Put a motor shaft between here and here, and hopefully run a hydraulic pump off of said shaft. But we need to figure out what our total length of shaft can be, which is kind of a booger. So face to face, 10.5. We put a couple of bolts up there to hopefully use this handy stake to hopefully hold the flywheel from turning. But I am not holding out my breath right there. That's gonna hold it. Maybe. To not stop the flywheel. Third time's a charm, right? Hopefully this is short enough it'll fit somewhere down there. Everybody loves using power tools in confined spaces, right? Slower, but probably safer than a demo saw. Slide that there. Other way. Maybe. Dadgummit. It'll work when we get the holes to line up. Maybe it'll just... That's gonna be in the way. That's gonna either work or bend. I'm guessing it's gonna bend. Okay. Now, get that down without breaking my face. Okay. Try tapping it with a hammer. Rear main looks good. See? No need to get up in there and replace that. Let's see. We got machine surface. Goes on machine surface, so we should be good. Okay, let's get out of here. Go.
What are you doing?
Working on some stuff. Okay. So what we're doing here is we are starting to build the drive shaft, harvesting some plate iron to build a drive flange to bolt to the flywheel so that we can bolt a drive shaft directly to the flywheel. Never done this before, so it's going to take a little bit of time, a lot of lathe time, because my lathe isn't all that powerful, but it's a lathe, so I guess I have that. So I guess we could call this a little do-it-yourself drive shaft project. Starting here is cutting a center bore so we can chuck it up in the lathe. We're using a hole saw and the drill press. I used a board there to hold it to keep from twisting. Normally I just hold it by hand, but not with a hole saw. This is basically my first like legit actual lathe project, so it's not the fastest, but we're learning. It would have been a lot easier to start something round, but I didn't have anything round, so we started with something kind of octagonal and spent a lot of time trying to true it up and get it how we liked it, and then we make it round, and that takes a little bit if you don't know anything about that. The cutting head would have been faster. We'll do that next time because we know more next time, but it is what it is. So here we are. We're going to go from a flat plate to a shaft with a 4 pulley set up on it to run a secondary hydraulic pump. Not 100% sure how that's all going to work yet, but we'll figure it out. And then run a universal joint to a drive shaft back to the pumps. That'll be divorce setup so that we can get our hydraulic power we need and have the wrong motor in place. Good Lord willing, this all should work. Worst case scenario, we have to get the motor tuned for more horsepower, which wouldn't be the end of the world. But lathing away, there's going to be lots of lathe content coming if that's something you're interested in. If you're a professional on a lathe, this is probably maddening to watch, but this is my first attempt at building anything really with a lathe, so yeah, there's a lot of mistakes made and probably a little hard on the lathe, but here we are, working along pretty well, slowly going. See you next time.